What's up, everybody? Sean here with another live Live to Roll. Back here. Bobby actually couldn't make it today. He had some family stuff going on, but Robert's filling in. We're going to be hanging out with you guys, testing this Starlink internet out
Yeah.
here now. We finally got internet hooked up out here. So let me know what you guys think, if there's any latency or anything like that. And we actually are going to streamline it a little bit more, even to get it really running. But for now, let us know what you guys think. And yeah, so I'm Sean, C5, C6 quadriplegic from a snowboarding accident 22 years ago. And Robert, introduce yourself and tell the people how long it's been for you.
All right. How you doing, everybody? I'm Robert. I'm a T12 spinal cord injury. I'm one of the co-hosts here on Live to Roll and the Rolling Over the Hill. And today is my anniversary. I got injured in 1974, so it was March 10th, 1974, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm at 52 years today.
Man, just past the 52 years.
Yeah, it's
That
crazy,
is
man.
that is honestly such
Crazy.
an incredible marker, man. 50, I mean, 50 years. I remember thinking, "Wow, that's crazy," and then just now, like it's even a couple years more, and be
Well, I
72.
yeah, I remember when you got out of single digits into the 10th year, you go, wow, I'm in double digits now. Or when you get to that 50-50 mark, and now it's like, who knows where it's going now. But now I'm feeling good. I had a few little ailments here and there, but it's no longer really the disability. It's mostly just the aging piece, and just keeping it up, just keep working it, adjusting what I need to, and still rolling.
Yeah, man, that's an incredible feat. So, like, just and I know, like you said, I know you talked about it a little bit before, even on the rolling over the hill and stuff. But having some of the stomach issues recently too,
Yeah,
dealing with
yeah.
that. But man, yeah, that's still just going to be 72 coming up and 52 years in the chair, man. That's
Yeah,
seriously one of the.
that's the thing that's getting me most is that 72 years, man. I go, geez, where'd the time go? But yeah, it's like I say, I'm still up and around, and so that my whole thing is I'm just happy to still be active and still be able to push in the chair, and that is okay. I'm good with that. I'll use the power assist a little bit more once in a while, but that's what it's there for. That's what I got it for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why. I mean, and I think your body's been through enough. You can go ahead and give yourself a little
Yeah,
break with
yeah.
some power
Try to give.
assist.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
worked
Hey,
your
so
shoulders.
are we breaking up a little bit, or is it just on my end? Because it looked like it was freezing a little bit here and there. So I don't know.
Let us know in the chat
Over
if it
there.
was you guys. I saw you glitch and freeze for just a second. I'm not sure if that was my end
Yeah,
or yours.
yeah, but because I have the internet here is unstable most of the time.
That's what. Yeah, out here there was like no internet providers that in our rural area. So,
Yeah.
but luckily
So
Starlink
what's
is
the
actually very.
technology end on your side now? What are you doing now with? Okay, so you have Starlink.
Yeah, so we have the Starlink
Okay.
internet. So we are actually broadcasting from space, I guess technically, kind of. It's going up
Yeah.
space and down. But yeah, that was one of. There's a couple other ones out here. There's a local one out here that uses radio towers, and they do say they have fairly high speeds. And we looked into that, and then even like Verizon has like the home internet for 5G. But again, the speeds just weren't quite what I think was necessary for the live streaming stuff for this.
Yeah.
It would have worked fine for us just watching YouTube and Tubi and whatever basic stuff we're streaming, but not for the live to roll stuff. So we had to go
Yeah.
Starlink to be able to do the live to roll. So and thanks Willie for letting us know. It's looking good there. All good. But yeah, so that's what technology is. That's definitely different. Trying to figure all that stuff out now. Um, and then the other thing trying to figure out here is solar technology. Says
Yeah.
we want to try to get off grid if we can. We have power and all that, but we're not that far off the beaten path. uh, but yeah, that's the other thing we're trying to figure out because there's a partial system set up here. And then just shouting out, Jay had mentioned he uses his Alexa, smart lights, and
Yeah.
adjustable bed. Um,
Yeah.
And yeah, those are all awesome. That's what we have an adjustable bed. We actually got one. Um, it doesn't do the feet; it just does the head. And that actually saved us a lot of money when we bought that thing. But they charge you like three times as much for the bed frame for feet. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need my feet up. I just need my my feet are elevated.
Well, I got one of the adjustable beds, I guess it was last year and stuff. And so, yeah, I got one because I go, yeah, I'm going to use it. And then didn't use it for a while, right? I mean, it was just there. So then I started using it, and it's a little bit, and because most of the time when I'm in bed, I want to stop sitting. I want to get off my butt from sitting in a chair all day. I want to be prone,
Lay.
not more pressure on my butt. But what I did find out what the adjustable bed is really good for is, for me, over the years, my shoulders and stuff and got tweaked and all that stuff. So when I make the bed, it was a hassle. But now with the adjustable bed, I can pull up the top, put the sheets over the top, pull up the bottom, and it makes it a lot easier to make the bed.
Really? That's actually a cool
Yeah,
tip for people. That
yeah.
I
I
actually
mean, that's
didn't.
really what I use it for, to change the sheets. And I mean, I'll use it to prop myself up or the feet up a little bit, but mostly it makes it a whole lot easier to make the bed.
I'll be honest. Most of the time, we use it sometimes for watching. Leah likes it just a little bit up when we're like to like lay
Yeah,
if we're watching something. Um,
yeah,
but I'll be honest. My my I typically will use it to snack in bed for like a late night
yeah.
snack. If we're up a little later and we ate kind of early, typically like we'll usually kind of want a little bit of a snack, or I sometimes will. So that's what my adjustable bed is mainly used for. But it is honestly a great piece of technology. And then Leland, living inactive, said that he also has the alternating pressure mattress topper, um, and then mechanical goodies in his accessible van. We actually don't have a topper. I've been okay. My skin has been good. We have like just our mattress is just a Bobapedic memory foam type of one, whatever. But it works good, and I am mobile enough to where I haven't had any issues. So, uh,
Well, there's so much stuff out there too now. I mean, I'm looking forward to going to the expo just to see what's new out there, and because every year I go, I'm amazed. And the tech. This is a good time for technology, especially with things like Alexa, things like with the glasses and the Meta glasses or whatever. There's just so much stuff out there going on that can be adaptable to what the disability community needs. So I'm looking forward to it. But it's a good time for technology now, for all the stuff that's coming out. I look at all the devices out there, the assisted devices, power assist, and there's just so much. In fact, I showed Bobby one of that would be good for like where you're at. It's like a double wheel
yeah,
front attachment,
he showed
and
that
that thing is
actually
a beast.
last week. He showed that to me and the chat last week. He showed it up on the screen. And yeah, I want
Yeah,
one. That's what I was gonna mention. Those. Well, that one. So that's I've been using my freewheel like crazy. That's like not
yeah.
super high end technology, but it is a little bit a front end
It
attachment
makes it
device.
easier. Yeah, it's
It
something
does
else that
make it a
makes
lot
it easier.
easier. And unfortunately, I broke the axle yesterday. It like I was
Oh,
rolling, and I could hear it start to tick. I was like, "What is that ticking?" And I was rolling, and all of a sudden, it just seized. And like I was
yeah.
rolling, and I just having to drag it through the dirt while we were out on the other part of the property over here. I was able to make it back here. Leah kind of like cleaned it up for me. She took it off, and but we noticed broken parts coming out of it. So I reordered it. They haven't shipped it yet. I haven't got any shipping information. So I'm a little immobilized right now. I'm waiting to get this. Oh, you can't quite see it in the background. The hand cycle, like Bobby has his hand cycle attachment. I do have that same one, which I got right before we were starting to have to pack everything to move. So that's a piece of technology I'm really excited to try to use
Yeah,
and hope I
yeah.
can get around here. But I want one of those like more off-roading scooter
Well,
style.
yeah, because the one that I saw, and I mean they're pricey though, but if if you get the right grants and everything like that, because I think it was 11.5 was the
Yeah,
price on it.
no, they're
You know,
super expensive. Like even this one was like over eight, like, and I needed three grants to do it. So 11
yeah,
would be. I'd probably even need to like get like a 4 to 5 grants to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, whatever, hey, whatever
But
it may take.
but it would be, yeah, like, but I that's just part of it too. So like anybody out there, I do want to do a show like specifically on getting grants and stuff, especially since I've really like started doing that this last couple of years and never did
Yeah,
before. Um,
yeah,
but like that is a big one I want to start to do. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna start to plan. I kind of plan in next year, like by the end of this year, start of next year, to have a device picked out and grants and like
yeah,
being like having it all ready to where I can start applying,
yeah,
so that I
yeah.
can stack them all and be able to get
Now, do you have a backup chair, a second chair?
right now, no, I don't. But
Rugby chair.
hold on. Oh, I do have the rugby chair out on the porch. I have my rugby
Yeah,
chair.
because
So
you know what?
that's the only second chair I have. And I have my commode chair, but I can't push that. So
Yeah, because the thing is if you get that front end device on there, that two wheeler, because the one that they put it on has the fat tire for the two push tires, or the
yeah.
fat tire with that thing. I mean, that thing is like a little buggy, man. It's pretty happening. But if you had that your second chair just for your property, and then you got the one that you just use for your street chair or whatever, and then you still
Yeah,
have your sports chair.
that's what we actually thought about, kind of that, like, yeah, having being able to do that. And then eventually I may even, we'll see what happens with the rugby chair because I'm not playing much rugby and I can't push that out here in the dirt.
Yeah, yeah,
But we could
really.
take it to the park, could do some stuff. And that's what I was going to note real quick. Actually, I'm going to just, I always wait till the end to do it. I'll do it at the end. But shout out to our sponsors real quick, because I just got emailed yesterday that my new chair got all approved by Medicare, and then my secondary, my Medi-Cal, everything got approved. Plus, there was some stuff through the Tylight Scholarship that had to get approved. But I'm getting my new chair in like 2 to 3 weeks. They're
All
ordering it right
right,
now through
cool.
Tylight.
Congrats.
So yeah, so I will be getting a new chair. So I will have a backup chair in less than a month.
All right, so
Because
then you could start working that one, making that your property chair, whatever you need to do.
yeah, no, that's what I kind of want to do. Something. This one might end up being. It'll depend on how comfortable I am in that one, how good, how I feel, and things. But yeah, I think that's probably a good idea to have one that's a little bit more of a all-terrain property chair,
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
and then have one for when we do go places and go out and uh, like more public social things,
yeah,
or
yeah.
even just going to the store and things like that, where it's not like dirty.
Well,
Not that they're going to be
so
very dirty, because I'll be honest, Leah is super awesome with cleaning everything. She'll wipe down the chair like almost every time I
yeah,
come in and stuff. But
that's yeah, she'll have you mopping the floors in there. I see their wooden floors and all the stuff that gets tracked with tires and your wheels and stuff like that. So
yeah, no, well, that's, I gotta help. I've been trying to help a little bit, but that's what these floors eventually. So they actually look like really nice wood floors, and I thought they were at first, but it's just a vinyl covering. It's not even like the
well, hey, man.
planks. It's literally a vinyl wrap. It's just a
Well,
straight
but that's I
like.
mean that's what they're using that as well now. I mean, there's so much different
So
product. I
yeah,
mean,
no, which is great because out here with all the sand, it would get
yeah,
damaged and scratched up like
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
And we do eventually plan to even pull that up, finish the concrete underneath, and then possibly just like stain and seal the
yeah,
concrete
yeah. Just
with like a nice
polish
stain
concrete
seal,
or
because
whatever.
that won't
Yeah,
scratch as easy. It won't have all the stuff like with the dirt, and we're always going to have
yeah.
some dust. It just, living in the desert is dusty. So, and that's what eventually
Hey,
another piece of
Sean. So
technology.
to everybody,
Go ahead.
yeah. So to everybody, tell them exactly how far you are and where you're at from where. Like I'm in San Dimas, which is it wasn't too far from where you were at in Upland. But so how much further out are you? And
So we're now like 29 Palms Joshua Tree, which is
mhm.
because we're right close to the border. We're actually pretty close to the Joshua Tree Park. Well, one of the entrances, one of the entrances. We're 10 minutes from the entrance to the park. So we're very close. And then we even have like a Stater Brothers like 10 minutes away. Like the
Mhm.
bigger stores like the Walmart and the Home Depot are closer to like 25, 30 away. But we're not that far out from everything. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
fast foods and everything right here. Um, so all that stuff is close. Like the Stater Brothers is literally like 8 minutes away. So like
Yeah, so that's cool.
that's
That's
one thing
cool.
that's super cool and nice. We do have stores nearby. We don't have everything. Like one thing that's wild is no in and out here at all in anywhere in the Morongo Basin. You got to go like a full hour more if you want one of those. But that's okay because we're trying not to do any fast foods and stuff
Hey,
anyways. We
there's
have
no Muya out there. There's no Muya.
no, and there is no Muya either. So that's when we go back to when we do go back to Upland for things and stuff, we probably will be stopping at the Muya out.
Yeah,
But we've been eating
yeah.
homemade burgers.
I've been back there a
So
couple times. I've been
have
back
you?
there a couple times. That's a
Nice.
good
That's
place.
cool. We started you on it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that's and I was gonna mention on the floor stuff. Oh, I forgot to take off the sponsors. Um, the one other piece of technology I do want to look into in the future to like ease a little bit of what Leah has to do daily would be possibly like a good Roomba style thing that could
Yeah.
sweep up in here and pick some of the
Yeah.
maintain some dust maybe. She doesn't want it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are all things. But yeah, so it's out here, but it's not like we're not so far off. Like we have city water, city power. You know,
Yeah.
we're not completely. We have trash pickup. We have all the like the modern conveniences of things.
Yeah.
Um, so we just have a lot of property and land, and um,
That's cool though. That's what's cool.
yeah, no, it's super cool. So. And we even have, I mentioned on the show, we have, I call it the Rat Shit Motel. Uh, we have what was unfortunately left, like we couldn't negotiate it in the thing for the old sellers to take it off the property. But there's it's like a 40-foot mobile home that's on the property that's pretty beat up. Some of the wall siding is taken off. It's definitely got some rats in it. It's what? I know we should have. We should have shown. We actually, we had a handyman come out to help us with a few things because Leah's pretty handy and been able to do a lot, but we don't have tools. We don't have a lot of the tools we need. Um, so we ended up having a handyman come out here, did a few things for us around the property that we like mounted the Starlink dish was one of the things I had, I had him doing and stuff and like running the wire and all that. But he went in that thing. He was curious. He was like, "Oh yeah, I might be interested in taking that." So him and his assistant went and ruffled through it. We have not been in it. We have not ventured into it. And they pulled out a bunch of stuff. They pulled out like a propane tank. They like an Xbox in there. Yeah, the dude was living in there, and then according to the old sellers, maybe he went to jail. I don't know, but there hasn't been anybody in there in several years. But the handyman says he's going to try to come back for it. We told him he could have it for free if he gets it towed off the property. He's he
Yeah.
said he's
Right
got some
on.
people. He's got some people to do it. He has a 2.5 acre property, right here in Joshua Tree. He's like, yeah, I'll put it on my property and fix it up. I'm like, yeah, bro,
All right.
take it.
Yeah. That's a good idea. You can have it.
So we might get rid of the Rat Shit Motel, which will be beautiful for our view. Because now when you look out towards like where we do have a nice view, where it kind of dips down into the valley, and you kind of get like some of the city light stuff you could see
Yeah.
like from the distance.
Cool.
It's partially blocked by that motorhome right now, so that'd be nice.
Yeah.
uh,
Cool.
but anyways, yeah, those are. We could give. Trying to think of some other technology and stuff we could talk about and mention in here. Um, what else is I
God,
gonna mention?
there's so much of it. I mean,
There really is,
um,
yeah.
just with the wheelchairs right now, all the technology on the wheelchairs coming out, the power chairs and all that. Um, we were talking on one of the other programs on one of the other support groups that this one guy was asking about technology on the wheelchair and how he needs to because remember Daryl Parker had those glasses with the laser on it, and he had it, and
You could
and
point,
that's
yeah.
old tech. I mean, that was great technology, but now it's old technology. Now they're getting stuff just with wear the glasses, and you don't even need to have that laser or anything that's hitting on a screen or anything like that. I mean, it's just it's amazing out there. And like I said, I've always been fascinated with medical and technology and of things that are out there for us for SCIs or disabilities.
Yeah. No, I know there is such. Oh, what is it? Okay, sorry, I had a weird background echo thing. All right, maybe. Okay, but yeah, no, that's there is some really incredible things out there for us and stuff to take advantage of and to use now. And that's when I was going to mention that when you said the glasses earlier, because I'd be curious if anybody in the chat has like a pair of the new like Meta AI style glasses that can do some of that. Because yeah, because that is wild cool. Because I tried years ago. Like you said, it's fairly outdated now. Those glasses at the Abilities Expo. That was probably
Yeah,
like that might even been like 2018 or 19 or something when I tried them there. And you could like turn on a light and like look and like
yeah.
do a couple different little basic things by looking and doing things, which was cool. But yeah, now they have like to incorporate like full on AI. I feel like is probably pretty advanced.
AI, man, is just going to be is going to. We're just at the tip of it now. You know, you just watch and see what all because I'm just getting into AI now. I'd like to take a class somewhere just to get the basics of it. I mean, I know how you're using it for the research and stuff like that, but I mean, just some of the videos, the way they put the videos together and pictures, and go, man, it's just I'm amazed with it. Unfortunately, that it can be in the wrong hands as well. You know.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, that reminds me in the uh I never showed it on the channel and I almost want to do it right now. But Bobby's not on the channel. We used AI. My favorite thing I've ever used AI for, I think. Bobby had told a story on here that when he was in like he had a UTI and was kind of getting delirium. He and
Yeah.
in the hospital and was like didn't know he was like hallucinating and and I guess he had hallucinated, and it was during the election period that Donald Trump violated him. so so I thought it was hilarious. Like when he woke up and he was like screaming to stop, and like Ellen thought it was funny. Like I we poked fun at him for a minute, but I asked AI to create a picture of Donald Trump riding the back of a picture that I had. I had a picture
Oh
of
man, you
Bobby.
got to show it.
I had a
You got to
picture,
show it.
and it
You
came
got to
out
show it.
so funny. All right, I gotta try to show it. All right, let me. Can you? Okay. Can you email it to me? Email. That'll be the easiest way for me to download on the computer. I'm gonna show it
That's
in
funny.
honor of Bobby. Bobby wanted to show it. He laughed his ass off when I texted it to him, and he wanted to show it anyways. So honestly, it just was hilarious. But that is like it's funny to use AI for stuff. Like I think, but yeah, like you said, could be in the wrong hands.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely in the wrong hands, it's not good. But for what people like us would use it for, you know, just entertainment and knowledge and stuff like that, it'll be good.
uh,
Yeah, that's good.
and then
I'm waiting to see
while
this.
let me know when you send it again. Okay. I was gonna say real quick too. I was gonna show off, not exactly tech, but devices for assisted devices because I'm trying to figure out where and how to best use these now. But I do have my Hookits from Chad.
Yeah,
I got
there it
this is
is.
the short one right here, and like just to show people. I don't know if I've ever showed people how easily this thing go on. It just goes around your wrist, and then I like to put my finger over it like that. So it kind of gives me a little bit of a stabilized hold. But yeah, I love this little hook it thing. And it's just got the metal
Yeah,
metal
you know
hook
what?
on it.
I told Chad I wanted one because, like, for me, I get packages delivered to the door, and depending on the placement of them, because sometimes they put them in a spot where I can't get out the door, wheelie out the door, or whatever, to get the package because it's too close or it's too far away, and I have to get out there and all that. So I told him I wanted one of those so I can get in and stab the box and drag it towards me, so
Stab.
he was going to give me a couple of those. I need that, definitely.
No, that's a good idea because that's what you can just for a reacher. Like it's a one-armed reacher. You can reach with a
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Like
Because
like I
the
even
regular reachers are real flimsy though. Those are, that one is strong.
I know, and for how lightweight it is surprisingly
Yeah.
strong, and it's so lightweight. It's this is one of my favorite tools. So I do use this fairly regularly, and I'm trying to figure out like where to place them around the house to best kind of utilize it. Originally, it was just for getting the dog treat container we had, but and then real quick, I'm gonna show this other thing while I'm waiting for her to. So this is oh she just sent it. Okay, so I'll show it right after this. So this is actually KFK Designs quad reacher. So it's like a
Wow.
reacher like this. So it has this has got folded closed. Let me see if I can open it a little bit better, but
It looks pretty heavy duty though,
it's hard to
man.
open. But so yeah, instead of having a like a thing to squeeze to hold it, you actually just pull back like that to
Okay.
close.
All right.
So
Okay.
it's like a little loop right here. It's too
But
hard to.
once you have it pulled, it stays gripped. It's not like you're having to grip it all the way through.
This one does not lock, but he actually made a locking one that just came out, and I think he was gonna try
Yeah.
to send it to me, but Leah's gonna use it.
Yeah.
So it works. That's another really cool. And yeah, now you can see I did finally cut my hair. I just shaved my head. The whole
Except that little piece.
except for there is a
I've
little
been
dangler here. I'm gonna hide
Show
him.
that
yeah.
picture.
I've been
Oh,
I've,
you
I've
can
been
send me
working
that
on getting
picture
mine.
too. If I'm an embarrassed Bobby, I'll embarrass myself.
You show that one.
Yeah. I've
Uh,
been working on mine. I let my hair start to grow. I was going to let it grow a little bit, and I haven't touched it since. So
well, I know because mine was starting to look like yours a little bit. But
yeah. Well, it's
mine
like
was not quite long enough to sit nice like yours. It was just
yeah,
flaring out like out to
yeah,
here, like it was just like out
yeah.
on my shoulders.
Yeah, I
Um,
got to. I'll get it. I'll start getting it. Thinking about getting it cut now because it's just getting to be more of a hassle if anything.
yeah, no, I know. That's
Hey,
where I was. I was out here and I was like, man,
No, the
like it
Sean
just.
has it to roll.
Oh,
That's
okay,
where it went, sorry.
okay. Sorry, just gonna open up. She said she sent me the thing.
okay, let's see what this story is.
But it was this picture was so funny, and it was just oh. Hold on.
See what smartphone and email I use.
I might need to just forward it to myself from the because I don't have it on the computer set up right. Okay, guys. But yeah, if you guys have any other cool technology devices, quad tools, any of that stuff. Oh, Sarab, I see in the chat. Awesome, man. What's up, Sarab? Good to see you, man.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Um,
He said 5 years and he hasn't seen you without a hat.
well, now everybody did get to see me.
Yeah.
So. All right. I know we want to forward. Include, okay. Sorry, yeah, guys. I just, there we go. I haven't really fully, we just got the computer stuff set up here, and then I never did fully get, when I reset this computer, I didn't actually re-sign in the mail app because I wasn't using it ever here. I was just using the laptop more because that was when after I had moved. All right.
Yeah, I saw your grandmother this past weekend, Sean,
Oh, did you?
over at the rally, sport and rally bash or whatever it is, the Claremont
Oh, awesome.
Boston Triumph. Yeah, she was there. I saw her, said hi to her for a little while and talked.
That's awesome. No, that is actually very cool. I'm glad she went. I actually didn't realize she went over. Okay, here, babe. Do you want to? Can you also email me to the Wheelie Too High my picture? All right. So here we go. Here's Bobby's. Let
Okay,
me
let's
click.
see.
Uh, this is what AI gave me.
Oh man,
Yeehaw! We're gonna roll a victory. Oh, look,
that
he's
is
even got the lift
funny.
full shirt on. He's got his tattoos. Is it not perfect? That's his backyard. That's his.
It looks like him. It's a cartoon version of Bobby.
Because I had AI take his actual picture in that was when we were over barbecuing at his house. He had like, and what's funny is AI moved his eyes to look backwards like that. Like, what are you doing?
That is funny.
Right? Is that not a fantastic?
That is funny. I love it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought
Rolling
that was
forward.
hilarious. So that was my AI
That's
like
pretty good. That's
experience.
pretty good. See, I want to learn to do stuff like that with the AI, just for our self entertainment, if anything. It is great.
I know that's what honestly that's what Leah and I have messed with it a few times, like where we just kind of like she is somebody I don't know if anybody else in the world tries to troll artificial intelligence, but like if it says it can't do something,
Boobies.
yeah, she got it to say boobies, she got it to say shit, she got it to call me an invalid,
I did not.
or no,
It chose to do that.
or
I didn't
it.
ask it to do that.
Oh.
Like she like manipulates it into doing all this
It
weird
was
stuff. It's pretty funny. But that's what, yeah, we've actually enjoyed just messing around with. Uh,
Oh,
so
here's from your grandmother trying to get back into life.
yeah, that's awesome. No, that's really cool that
Good, yeah.
I went out
She
there
looked
and got to
good.
see
She looked good.
everybody. So, but
Yep.
that's awesome.
That was at that bash, but it was so windy out there. The weather was nice, it's just the wind. Wind was brutal.
Yeah, no, I know that's you guys get that's what I'm trying to get used to out here now. I'm used to sometimes we have those windy days, but out here it's a consistent windy kind of
Yeah,
environment fairly
yeah,
often. So that's one thing I'm trying to adjust to is wind. But I'm glad it was a cool event. I know we went to that last year, the Rolling Rally, and it was
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's really cool. And then oh, there she goes. She sent me, and I will since I did that one, and I thought it was funny to embarrass. These ones are ridiculous, but these are from when I was when I cut my hair. Let me. Okay, here we go. Actually, let me put it on preview so if it puts it too big, I can adjust it real quick. Oh yeah, that's a little big. Let me.
Mhm.
All right, and bam.
Yeah. You're working the tats, man. Yeah, the hair.
Yeah, no, that's what that's what's easiest. I was doing it on my own at first, and I tried to do most of it as much as I could, and that's what's easiest to get is your front and the sides right
Yeah,
here.
get it.
You know how hard the back is, and then we got one more. Oops, where is it? There we go. And then we got this one's fancy artsy. She went black and white with it. There it goes. You get the full side effect view. But yeah, that was and that's our backyard. That's a little side porch area also.
Yeah,
We got
all
nice,
shaded and stuff. Nice and
yeah,
shady.
nice little shaded covered porch area. So, but yeah, that was what I looked like the other day over the weekend. So when you cut your hair, you should definitely start with anything in the front and the sides, and just leave the back for last. Get a picture and.
Yeah, yeah. I just got to get around to doing it. That's my whole thing. I just put it off. It's not that important for me, but it's just getting to be more of a hassle to take care of. But I don't mind long hair. I mean, just that I'm getting older, and I don't know how it looks with no man trying to wear long hair.
I think you've earned it. You got your 52-year mark
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
chair.
yeah.
You deserve uh, living in active. Leland said he had his self buzz cut, but he got it fixed professionally. That's what I did have to have Leah clean it up a little bit afterwards, but this time I actually did pretty
You
good.
did. This is your second time.
This is this is the second time I tried it fully, and like I actually got
Yeah, I didn't have to do this.
I got most of it fully done, except for a couple little stragglers. uh, is but yeah, so that was fun. Just a little bit of just a little embarrassment, fun stuff. I got to show that one with Bobby on the show though, because he
That
just
is that
laughed.
is that is
When I
funny.
sent it to him, he's seen it. I know that. But you say look into hydroponics, Sarab? Dude, that's one thing I don't know if you heard on the show. I mentioned last week. We found when we first looked at this property on Google Maps, I thought there was like a small like solar field behind us, like maybe like an acre sized like just solar field because it's just this big black box. But it turns out that was actually an illegal weed grow back a few years ago. And it's dug down 6 feet into the ground and framed trellising. And the black is just like the fabric cover so that like it shields some of the light, a shade cover, so that it's not because the light and the heat is so intense out here. Plus, it shields it from anybody overhead or anything. It's wild. So anyway, and we are gonna plant some plants and do some, but just some of the local trees and bushes and stuff out here on the property. Get some. We do have like some agave um, on the property already. But
Hey,
anyways,
Sean, I just sent you. I texted you a couple pictures of the last pictures of my legal injury. Yeah, before and after, if you get it.
okay, I did just get those, and I remember you had sent me those when we did once before. But let me re-download them and show them. That's kind
Yeah,
of fun.
yeah. That was the last. That was the last able-bodied shot of me racing, and then the next shot, after shot, is me spinal cord injury. So I mean,
Yeah,
I,
no,
I don't
that's
have many pictures. I don't have many pictures of me and all that stuff with things like that. But this is the picture to have for me. I mean, it's the turning point there.
yeah, no, that is cool to have those. I kind of do wish I would have had something like from the day of my injury.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have anything much else after, but I have that.
No,
This
I
is
know
Steve,
that's so cool that you have those. Honestly, yeah, that's really
Steve
really cool.
Campbell. I couldn't tell if Robert had long hair or a hood punched up behind the neck.
uh, no, that's a hood. Dude, I mean not a hood.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I got Robert's pictures. Let me just download, download.
So far, everything looks like it's going pretty good with the Starlink, huh?
What is happening there? Yeah, no, everything so far is actually working really well. So, and it should be even better because, like I said, we're gonna actually plug it in direct to the Ethernet
Yeah, yeah,
cable.
with the Ethernet.
Oops. Where is the file? Sorry. Oh, that's not the one I want. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
So yeah, there
That
you
was
are, right before your accident.
yeah.
Badass.
Able. That's able-bodied Robert.
That's able-bodied Robert Soto, 52 years ago.
Yeah.
Uh, which is awesome. And that's so cool, man. That's such a cool picture right there they got. That's such an awesome like action shot of you coming through that turn.
Yeah.
That's a really amazing thought. And then,
The
unfortunately,
spinal cord injury, Robert.
yeah, then you got this.
He laying on the ground there.
There we go. But yeah, now you're laid out
Crazy.
there.
That's
There.
crazy.
Were those the other? I see the other guy picking up the bike. Was that one of the other
Yeah.
riders?
The bike that's above me, directly above me, that was mine.
Okay, man.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened to the bike. I scratched. One of the hand grips were scratched. that was that was it. But yeah, no. So it's kind of interesting to have that as I, especially as I age through. Before, I mean, I had the picture in the den, but the one of me racing. But yeah, it's kind of a nice thing to have. I mean, it doesn't
What?
bother me because when I had the pictures always, but the one on the ground I found later in the later years, really actually within the last 10 years probably. I was just looking on the photographer's website because he had passed, but his son took it over, and I got that. He sent it to me, so it's kind of a trip to see. I didn't expect that one.
No, I know that is really. That's super cool to have that. And yeah, no, that's those are cool pictures and cool to have, and just yeah, just an incredible even story how you're able to find them like that many years later or
Yeah,
something.
I mean that's again that's technology right there, man.
And
Because
then
they used to have a photographer at the track all the time, and they would take pictures all the time, and you'd see them the following week and pick them out if you wanted them. So mine, I got hurt. My friends got that picture, the one with me racing, and gave it to me as like a gift, like so. 'Cause there was a lot of guys that stopped racing after I got hurt.
oh yeah, well yeah, I mean that is scary to see somebody get injured. I'm sure makes you rethink. What track was that at, or where was that?
That was Paris
Paris.
Raceway. Yeah.
And then, do you know what happened to your bike, or what did you ever end up doing with the bike?
Yeah, well, see, I was there with a bunch of friends, and then I was there with a couple of girls that one girl I was kind of seeing and her friend. So I had a van and everything like that. So I was going to school at the same time. So in between races, I was trying to study for a test, right, a math test coming up. So I was trying to do that. But so anyway, I got hurt. There was only one ambulance on the track, so they needed to have. If they took me to the hospital, they still needed one. So they didn't want to stop the races. So they put me on a sleeping bag and used it as a sling to get me in the back of my van. And one girl I was dating at the time and her friend, they drove me to the hospital.
Dang, that's wild.
Yes,
I don't think I knew
that
that
was
part
that
of
was
it.
pre trauma flights and all that kind of stuff. So they took me to a small community hospital, Paris Valley Community, and it was like way too much for them to handle. So then I got transferred to, there used to be a Riverside Memorial, and I got there. They were going to do surgery on me at the time, but my body was going into shock, the swelling. So so they put me in ice trying to keep that swelling down so they can do that surgery right away, but it didn't happen. So, things could have been a lot differently too, but I mean, it turned out okay. I mean, I made it through the life.
Yeah, no, that's wild. I don't think I heard that part or remember that part of
Yeah,
the
no,
story.
man, it was, they didn't
That's
want, I didn't go in the ambulance. And this was like the old school ambulance. These were the ambulances that were like the Cadillac station wagon
like a hearse
ambulance. There was
style
no,
more.
yeah, yeah. I didn't know if it because I had to be transferred from Riverside Memorial to to the hospital out by where I lived. So they just shot me up with morphine, put me in on the gurney, and transfer me, through the freeways and all that stuff.
Damn, that's so
No
crazy.
helicopter back in the
Yeah,
day.
no.
That was pre-trauma center days.
Yeah, no, I know. That's really wild. That's so crazy. That's like, that's just so crazy to think about. That yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah. That's what
got
I'm saying. A
put
lot
in
has
a
changed.
sleeping bag.
Yeah, a lot has changed, man. Just the way they do things now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no backboard or anything. Leon said. Yeah, that's
No, oh
wild.
no, no,
Just a
nope.
straight up. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
a
crazy.
sling. Put me on a sling, man. That was it. And then
Yeah, just a
once I
sling.
got,
Yeah, literally.
yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I am glad that you did end up still having like, you know, some function. You were able to
Yeah, well, yeah,
be
yeah.
ambulatory and like, because man, they could have really like even damaged the
Well, because
works.
I was trying to, I knew there was a point where I was trying to sit up. I go, I can sit up, and I got up about 45 degrees, and it just was the pain was like really screwy. So I go, oh, I guess now there's something going on. But I thought I was trying to sit up.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
never blacked out. I never blacked out, so I remember everything.
see, I had the same way too. I didn't black out until they got me down into the little whatever ski patrol medic center,
Yeah,
and they gave me
yeah,
an IV, and I think they gave me morphine or gave me some.
yeah. Just to,
They
yeah,
basically like doped me up to where, and then from that point on, I vaguely remember like seeing the helicopter pilot people like come, and then like I don't remember. I remember waking up in the hospital. So, uh,
yeah.
but before
It,
that,
it's
yeah, I was conscious. I did the same thing. I tried to get up, like, oh, I can't get up. Just wonder what's going on. Like,
yeah, exactly. You go, whoa, something's going on. There's something wrong.
yeah, I know. That is that's like the first sign, I guess. Because and my first other sign too when that happened was my I thought my legs were bent like up at an arc,
Yeah,
and the back of my
yeah,
board was kind of dug into the ground, like stuck. And then once somebody told me like, "Oh no, your legs are flat on the ground," that's when it clicked in
yeah.
my head. There might be a problem here. I don't think
Yeah,
this is
no,
good.
that is weird because you had no clue where what you're thinking, and they're doing some of these things, tests on you, and you have no clue what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. That's like you have no idea. Yeah, so but I don't know. Like you said, we survived. You survived. I'm glad
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
not.
We're here, we're here talking about it, so that's good.
Yeah, especially 52 years later, man. That's incredible. So that's
Well, I
uh,
know back in the day though, they used to put life expectancy on you. You know, they told my parents at the time it was like 10, 15 years or something that they said I'd probably be around for about 10 years, 15 years, whatever. But they never told me. I didn't find out till like early 2000s. And I asked them, how come you guys didn't tell me? They go, because you didn't need to know, man. You're already, pushing the limits already. So, but yeah, I mean, now because look at everyone's outliving the prognosis and all that. I mean, there's so many people out there, going 40 years, 25 years, 30 years. I mean, it's crazy
oh
that
yeah, at
the
this point,
spinal are,
yeah, the technology and stuff now I feel like is advanced, and everybody and just the like information available of like how to keep yourself healthy, how to maintain, how to like prevent UTIs. All those things
yeah,
have just really improved, and I feel like at this point, I mean, we obviously still have additional health issues, risks that
yeah, yeah,
will factor into
yeah,
that, but I do think that it's kind of we're pretty leveled off. Like we may lose a little bit, but no, I don't think the effect that the spinal cord injury has on your life is no worse than like what like sometimes like lifestyle can have on your life,
yeah,
like
yeah.
drugs and other
Yeah, well,
other.
for me, when I was younger, it kind of was it was a double whammy for me because the spinal cord injury, and then I was still partying, and I did that I went longer years than I should have, um, doing that stuff still. So anyway, I came around and mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know that's same thing. Like I definitely didn't live very healthily and very well in my 20s.
Yeah,
And I think in my 20s, the
yeah,
first 10 years of my injury, I pretty much was kind of just like, whatever, like, I'm not gonna, like, it was more just the live fast, die young
yeah.
mentality.
Well,
Not,
yeah,
not quite
that's it.
the,
And plus, I was a '60s, '70s kid. I mean, my teen years were in the '60s, so I mean, it kind of kept that lifestyle all along. I think my lifestyle finally wore thin when I was in my late '50s. Really, to be honest with you, the '60s I started. Oh, I better start taking care of myself.
yeah, no, I know. Um, but yeah, I don't know what that, I keep getting a little bit of a feedback sound thing on here, but just when I talk right after you talk, something must be with the thing. But I'll figure it out. But
You know what?
I,
Hold on, let me see because I don't have these ear things on today. So let me see if that because I think at one time Bobby used to say the same thing. So I don't know if it's maybe mine. Let me just try this real quick. It'll take a few seconds here. You know, because I don't know, you know, because my mic here, because that mic you gave me one time, I was using that, or was it the camera or
I
whatever
think
it
I gave you a
was?
camera.
Yeah, it would heat up. It got real hot. It would get
No
hot.
way. Okay, yeah, that was an older one that I had
Yeah,
that I had used before. So maybe just kind of
yeah.
not that.
Is there any feedback now at all or anything?
No, and it wasn't happening all the time. It would just
Oh,
be sometimes
okay.
when I would
Well, I'll
first
keep
say
you.
something.
Yeah,
We can leave it, yeah, for the next like 5, 10 minutes till we finish up. We are already at the
yeah.
end of the hour, so um,
Uh,
but yeah, later in your quad, he said he questioned for Sean, considering that you have problems with the AD. Oh, the question is if Leah has taken out a life insurance policy on me. Not yet, but that's actually something that we both plan to do now that we're have a house and
yeah,
um, but that's smart to do for anybody. But don't start sending tips on how to like shorten my life.
yeah.
uh, but all right. But yeah, see you later in your quad. And then earlier, Steve asked about the Roomba, which we mentioned before, which I think it could help. But then, like Leah mentioned in there, and living and active, Leland mentioned this. It might get just destroyed by the amount of sand that gets processed through it. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, they probably make ones that are more heavy duty, maybe made for like tougher environments, um, but we'll see. Yeah, that's. But I do have actually. Leah mentioned the easy holds. I do actually. I haven't done it yet since I've been here, but I did start before we moved. I got a little push broom, and I have an easy hold on it, and I was able to sweep our little walkway somewhat before. So that's going to be part of my duties is to sweep off our patio area. I think something I can probably help with the outside. Maybe not as much the inside, but
Hey, just get some a little brush, a little push broom at the front of your footrest, man, and just push
and that's
around
the
that
other
way.
option too. Yeah, at
Yeah,
the front of the
try your
footrest,
best.
try and
Yeah, do something
just to
like that,
push.
man.
The other thing I want to try to get to, because we've been, the one thing about the desert is, man, people are kind of shitty out here and just dump trash and just don't care, it seems like. And then it's
Yeah,
so open and flat in the wind, it blows everywhere for it goes miles.
yeah, yeah,
But Leah's been walking around. She has little aluminum like trash picker upper things like that people use for like trash pickup, like out whatever. And she has been going around with the trash can and accumulating trash and picking stuff up and cleaning up our acres of property
yeah.
at
So
least, and
you'll have the clean,
even the
you'll have the
surrounding.
clean acreage out there because lots of
Yeah,
times
so
when you're
ours
driving
should be
some of
really
these,
clean. But
yeah,
one thing I was thinking
lots.
about trying to do is getting a magnet, like because that's what she had mentioned too. Like if I got like a strong magnet on a string, I could either drag it or just as I'm going. There's all kinds of screws and nails and like stuff as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
just littered throughout the dirt. So if I could even start clearing some of those out, those would be great for not only the chance of it ever hitting my tire, but
yeah, yeah. But just keeping
also
it
just
clean,
getting
just
it
getting it all
clean.
cleaned
Yeah.
up. Because you know, there's lots of times when you're driving in some of these rural areas and all that stuff, and these people have these fences, and all the trash is blown up against the fence, you know, because the wind blows it and it goes to that portion of their property against the fence. So, but yeah, you know, it's just nice to keep it. You know, it's a pride in ownership, man. Just to keep what you can clean.
Yeah.
Dust mops are great because of constant contact.
Yeah, I don't think like put a blower would work either. It's the wind already blows it everywhere. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the one big thing for sure. Been trying to do that kind of stuff and figuring out ways to. So those are other devices trying to help, so I can help keep our area cleaned up and managed nice. And then eventually too, we want to try to just make it so that like, because right now the whole back half of the property is not super accessible for me. It's got more
Yeah.
sand. It's a little more uneven terrain. So that's what I'm hoping with like a cycle or a scooter attachment, be able to traverse that stuff back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
Um,
cool.
but oh yeah, and then Leah's put shout out to our sweet neighbors. They have so much junk.
Thank you.
They
They
do
have
have,
that horse head.
but yeah, they have this giant horse head sculpture thing that Leah wants to ask them for. It's just like sitting on the other side of the gate behind our house. So we'll see if we have our own desert crap collection.
Yeah, yeah, you guys start collecting.
That's what everybody, because
Uh,
everybody out here, man, you see the properties and they are covered in either old cars or old furniture or
yeah,
old
yeah,
anything and everything. They like once they were done with it, they just put it out on the property.
yeah, they're done. Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see. We don't plan to be quite like that,
Yeah.
uh, but we did repurpose. There was like a wooden cornhole game, like board that was right up the street from our house. Just somebody dumped like, and it had an M on it. So we were like, whatever, that's kind of cool. We went. Leah just walked back with it today. She took the dog down. I saw her walk back with it and stick it in one of the gaps of the fence. She's like, block the fence. It's okay. We're repurposing the desert now. We have a little cornhole blocker blocking one section of like that was a gap in our fence. So we're repurposing. We're doing it. That's technology at its finest. uh, but yeah, I guess dang, we're already at 4:30. I guess we can start to wrap it up. But that was just fun. I don't know how much we really helped and talked about technology.
Yeah,
I showed a few devices.
yeah,
Um,
it was just good conversation, man. You know, that's so I always enjoy that.
yeah, no, I know it was just a good, fun conversation. I saw there was a lot in the chat. I stopped being able to fully keep up with. I was trying to highlight things as I saw them come up, but uh, but yeah. Oh, and earlier in the chat, that was one of the ones I highlighted earlier. Willie, in the future, we'll see about getting a grant for one of those. See if I can get or see if I can get something figured out. But off-road vehicles are definitely welcome. Any all-terrain thing I can get in.
Yeah, really.
All right. So let me go ahead and flash our sponsors one more time. Thank our sponsors again. So yeah, thank you to our sponsors, Mobility Professionals and Urology Professionals. Mobility Professionals is a local DME. So if you need a wheelchair, a standing frame, commode, any of those larger equipment pieces, give them a call if you're in the Southern California area. They actually service all the way out to where I am, all the way out in Palms here. So all of Southern California, from San Diego all the way up to like Central California, I do believe they do service. So give them a call. And then Urology Professionals is their sister company. They're nationwide. So anywhere in the country, if you need catheter supplies, they can ship them directly to your doorstep. Take care of all the, switching of insurance and everything, getting everything set up, calling your doctor and everything. So great people, great company. They do help the community a lot. And I'm looking forward to what they say when they have to drive out here in a couple weeks to bring me my chair. But it's honestly not that bad. Well, unless we're just used to it, but it's not that bad. All right, so yeah, thank you to our sponsors. And then Thursday, you will be back, I believe.
Yep, yep, yep.
So we got Bobby and the guys coming back, Chad and Paul, Robert as well, obviously, and talking. I don't know if you guys have a topic yet or not.
No, we usually start talking tomorrow. We'll see what we're gonna do.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll get that updated right now. It just says the aging with disability, but make sure to check that out Thursday at 3:30, and then we will be back next week. I think I'm gonna try to book a guest and get it going for more regular show since we've now tested the Starlink. It seemed to work really smoothly and well. So I think we're good on our internet. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys.
Yep, definitely.
Please like, subscribe, follow, and yeah, we definitely appreciate everybody's support. And we will see you guys next time. Live to roll, everybody.
All right, man. See you guys. Take care.